Hi everyone. So good to see you all. Y'all are looking good today. And I can see you. I really can see you. Just kidding. But today what I'm doing right now is I'm packaging up my latest collection of lace here. This is my latest collection. Actually, it's already up on the Etsy store, but I wanted to show you something. I wanted to show you something. This is a journal that I made some time ago, and the only way I put it together was making like these little inserts and stapling them, and then tying each one, 1, 2, 3, 4, each one of the inserts in with ribbon on the back. So it's a pretty simple, a pretty simple journal to make. But what I wanted to show you is how, see, here is one of the one of the inserts. I guess you could call it a signature too. But what I want to do is I'm going to put laces on the edge of each page in this journal as I'm putting it together. And I want to just show you how I put it on. You can actually, if you have a sewing machine, you can sew it on. Or if you are really ambitious, you can hand stitch it on. And so, whichever you want to do. But what I'm doing right here is I'm using double-sided tape. So I put that double-sided tape up about a ½ inch in the page. And of course, it's going to depend on what size of ribbon, what kind of lace you're using. But what I'm doing is this package of lace that I have got going on my Etsy now is, I call it cookies and cream. It's got brown, beige, and peach. So that's my cookies and cream. It's got peach roses. It's got peach beading. It's got a lot of beige ribbons and, I mean, laces, beige ribbon, and peach ribbon. But the way I do this is I put that double-sided tape on there, and then I just put that piece of lace on there. Now what happens is, because it is lace, you can feel the stickiness through there. So then I put on I got to pull this paper off the back of this roll. There. Now I'm going to put on another piece of this double-sided tape right over the top of where it's already kind of sticky. But it's not sticky enough to hold the ribbon on. So I probably should use my bone folder. Make sure that's on there tightly. And so then I put that on there, pull the backing off, and then I'll take a piece of ribbon and I'm going to put the ribbon on top of the double-sided tape. Now it looks really, really pretty. Not only pretty, but it takes care of that little, you don't have anything sticky. And it really does put a pretty edge on the page. Like I say, you could stitch it if you want to, but this is just another way of doing it. And so, but what I'm going to do in this particular journal is I'm going to just put them on one side of each page with the double-sided tape. This here tape I have found, it is It is really strong. I like it. I ordered it off of the oh, what's that place? AliExpress. So many people are ordering things from AliExpress lately. And so, of course, if everybody else is doing it, I'm going to do it too. You can, you know, like jumping off a bridge. If everybody else is jumping off a bridge, I'll jump off the bridge too. But anyhow, see, and in this collection, I have 5 yards of each of these types of lace. It's 1 inch. Now, some people just like really narrower lace for their edges. And if you really want narrower edge, a narrower lace, you could actually cut this shorter. You could make it narrower. You could cut it in half. And then it would be narrower. How come that word's hard for me to say? There we go. I got that on there, and I put the second piece on, and then I will pull that off. Now, if you don't have enough lace, or if you don't have lace that you can do, I mean ribbon that you can do right here with, you can use washi tape or a piece of a strip of paper. Because you'll have to use something, if you're not sewing, you'll have to use something, otherwise that sticky double-sided tape will show through. I mean, you'll be able to feel it through. And so that's why you'll need to put something else over the top, but it makes it look so pretty too. And you can also pull that, you can also put the tape higher up on the page. I mean, you know, farther inside the page. And then that way your lace would be like farther inside the page, like this, and then it's only poking out the page just a small amount. You don't have to have it poking out the page at all if you don't like lace poking out the page. And so then we go again with the tape over the top of the tape. Tape over the top of the tape. I know how to explain things. Just put the tape over the top of the tape. And I just learned something new today. From my friend, she finds things and then she calls me up or she messages me and she lets me know what she found new, because and then she gets me in all kind of trouble because then I want to try it. But I just learned about snippet rolls. Snippet. S-N-I-P-P-I-T. Snippet rolls. If you haven't heard about them, there's YouTubes on them, because I just watched about 12. And apparently they've been going on for like forever, but I don't know why I didn't know about it. And they're so neat because you can make like maybe a 3-inch wide, I would say the width of a tag or a pocket. But you start, I mean, you can just put snippets of lace, snippets of fabric, snippets of this, snippets of that. That was almost the rap song. But anyhow, you can do that. And yeah, you can do that. And then when you're working on a journal or something, did I lose my mind? Oh yeah, right here by the tape. You can cut a piece off your snippet roll and make a little pocket out of it. And I think that would be awesome. So now I want to do it. Now that I've heard about it, I want to do it because I want to do everything. I just want to do everything. Everything. Okay, I need peach on that one. Let me see. There's peach. And so there we go. Now on this one, I'm going to show you this other trick. See? Okay. Why am I using these scissors? My other ones work better. Okay, hang on a second. I got to reach up here and get this doohickey. This is Recollections tape. It's washi tape that was sent to me in Happy Mail, and it came to me from a dear lady, and her name, just a minute, the name is coming to me. I know it will. Just a minute. I know it. I can see the name in the air. Her name is, just a minute, Deborah. Deborah. She sent this to me. See, now you can just put a piece of washi tape also. So you don't have to have every page just alike. You can use a piece of washi tape. Yeah, Deborah sent me this washi tape. I love it. And see how pretty that looks? So now if every edge of your page in your book is edged with a ribbon and lace or washi tape. You know, this one here, because I put that down there like that, I should have put it up higher. So I'm going to take a piece of washi tape. I'm going to take a piece of washi tape and put it over the top here. This will make this here, this will make this here will be so pretty. But you know what I think I did? What I think I should have done on this particular piece before I put the tape on, I should have probably cut my, I probably should have cut my pages down. Because see, now I'm thinking they're going to, yeah, they're going to stick out a little much on that. But you know what? I'm going to make a different one. I'll make a different insert in here, and then a different for this one. But look how pretty that is. And so, and then this here, this is an altered book. I made this quite some time ago. Now, this one I don't have no edging on these pages. These pages all have like little colored paper clips on them because they all have something clipped to the page. But now my friend Cheryl, she makes these books. This is where I learned this one too. I learned there is no such thing as too much candy. I learned this from her. This is just taking a book, covering the book, and an old book, and then taking the pages and covering the pages. But now she has made these books, and she has put lace on the edge of every one. So she's used very narrow lace, so it just, you just can see the lace on the edges, and those are real pretty. Hers are just amazingly pretty. I keep nagging her. To start her a YouTube channel and show the beautiful things she made, because she's the one that just showed me her snippet roll, and now I am so ready to make a snippet roll. But first I have to do it first, and so I have a couple more packages of lace that I have to package up. So when I package them up, I try to package them up pretty. I try to make the packages look like a piece of artwork in itself. So you get 5 yards of this. See, I have 12 of these here baskets. I line them all up on my sewing table in my sewing room. And then I start filling the baskets. So I can try and get 12 of 12 selections of the same kind. Now, everybody gets 5 yards of each of these colors. The beige, the peach, and the chocolate. Since it's cookies and cream, we're not going to call this brown. Brown can be a dull word. So I am calling it chocolate. So, and then, so I put those down in here in the bag. So I want it to be pretty. I put that down in the bag first. Then I put in this beige one. Well, they might not always go in that order. And then I'm going to put this peach one. Now, so I put the beige one in the middle. I put that sidewards because I have this dozen of peach roses. Here comes the bride. Okay, anyway. Peach roses. See, they're little. There's a dozen there, and they fit in my hand. So that gives you kind of an idea how big those little roses are. They've got green leaves and green stems. So then I will just take those roses and put them down here in the middle, like this. Isn't that pretty? See, make that into an art project of its own. Then I have this yard of peach beads. These are craft beads. They don't come apart. They're together. But they look pretty, like if you put a little piece of it like under a flower or something, they look real pretty. So I'll put those right in there like this. Then you will get, this is a piece of 1 yard of this wide lace. This works really good on like shabby chic and stuff. Like on the outside of your journals or whatnot. This is 4.5 inches wide. And you get 1 yard of that. Then this one is, this is a heavier lace. Okay, you get 1 yard of this. It's actually probably more than 1 yard. Let me see how much is in here, actually. Yeah, there's this much more than 1 yard because I don't know how to measure very good. And so this is 2.5 inches wide. But it is really pretty. It's a heavier lace, and this one's more like a, what we call a Clooney lace. Okay, so you'll get that chunk of lace. Then you'll get this piece. This one I really believe is vintage. It is so, so pretty, and it's so delicate, and it's very lightweight. I didn't have very much of this, so that's why you get only 3/4 of a yard of that one. About 26 inches of this one. So that one you have to be stingy with when you're using that on a project. Now this lace here, this is a more heavier kind as well. It's similar to this one, but not exactly the same. This one's like scalloped at the bottom. You know, sometimes when you get a piece of lace, I don't know if the machine gets a little bit wonky when it's cutting it or whatever, but sometimes you'll see little threads down here in the scallop that don't need to be there. You can just snip them off, or leave them there. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. You'll get that, and that's 1 yard. And then this one too. Oh, this is pretty. This almost looks like a wedding kind of lace. And this one is, this is 3 inches wide. That is so pretty. I love this one so much. And this one you only get 1/2 yard because, again, I don't have very much. There's 20 inches there. So it's a little more than 1/2 yard. And that one's there. And then this one here is 2 inches, 1 3/4 inches wide. But on this one, both of the edges are the same. So it's a double-edged of the same kind. So that's that one. That's that one right there. Okay, now this one, I'll take that one and wrap it this way to hold them ones together like that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I try to get it nice so it doesn't get wrinkled up in the package while them postal people are on the verge of going postal and throwing packages around like they are tennis balls. So then I wrap this ivory lace, and this here, it's an ivory or a beige, and there's a yard of this lace. That's not lace, that's ribbon. So that one's got about a yard of that. Then this ribbon is 2 yards. See, this is 5/8 of an inch wide. This one's a 1/4 of an inch wide. So the peach ribbon is a 1/4 of an inch wide, and you get 2 yards of that one. And I'll wrap that one like this. Just nicely, prettily. But I wanted to show you just one idea. I'm going to be coming up with more different packages of lace and ribbon collections, and I want to come up with more different ideas of things you can do with this lace, because there is some pretty things like little angels you can make, and just so many pretty things. See, now that there fits right in there. And then I take that and I just rip that off of there and on there, and there it is. It's all packaged up nicely, and that's how it will come to your door, unless the mailman runs over it with a truck. And he better not be running over it with a truck, or me and the mailman is going to have a problem. So anyhow, that's what my most current, it's already listed up there on Etsy, and it's $12 for the package. And then my leases have all been $12 packages. So that's probably what they'll always be from now till the cows come home, $12 a package. And this one, what did I figure? I was figuring on a piece of paper. Oh. Okay, there's over 20 yards total of trim and lace. So I have to write all this down, because then once I get on the once I post it up on Etsy, you got to type all this stuff in and stuff and get all the information in there. And so I had to get that all wrote down, because my memory is not real nice. Okay, and so that's that for today. Okay, and here we go. 1, 2, 3. Got to have our wisdom for today. Our affirmations of positivity. We want to be positive. You know, I forgot to put on my necklace. Usually wear a necklace that is, see this here? This is lavender oil. My necklace holds, it's got a little cotton ball like thing in it, and it holds, I put a drop of lavender oil in there so it smells good. I don't guess you needed to know that, but I just seen it there. So okay, anyway, I accept all the parts of myself. I look in the mirror and I say, I love and accept myself exactly as I am. That's a very good one. Here it says, I have the power to make changes, and that you do. It is so comfortable to play victim, because it's always somebody else's fault. I have to stand on my own 2 feet and take some responsibility. That is very, very true. It's easy to blame things on other people. I open new doors to life. My spiritual growth comes to me in ways I don't quite expect. I know I am always safe. Another good one. Okay, I want to thank you so much for stopping by and watching me package my lace. I thank everybody who has bought lace from me. I have sold, I think, since I started this on January 4th was my first posting, I have sold 85 packages of lace, and I am so blessed by the support from all of you folks. The support is, I keep telling my husband, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. And so We've gotten some bills paid. I bought my husband his desk. I bought myself my new keyboard. I love my new keyboard. I'm so excited, so excited. Bought a new purse. I bought a new purse like I needed that. And but now I'm going to be saving. I want to save because I want to go to Alabama the end of July to my granddaughter's wedding, and that's going to take some expense because the whole family is going to rent together a large van that we can just drive on up there because it's a 12-hour trip. And then we need money while we're there to rent a place to stay. So, but anyhow, so that's what I'm saving for now. And I'm just so glad that I have the opportunity to save, that I have this, I can do this, and it's thanks to all of you people. And I can't thank you enough. I cannot thank you enough. This is stuff that I have had ever since I had my lace store years ago, and I've still got quite a bit of lace to make more collections and more packages. So keep looking for new ones because they'll be up there. Okay, thank you so much. I want to ask God to watch you, over you, every step you take, every move you make, and keep you safe and keep you comfortable. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you again so much.